This is a dirty little secret that I should not be telling you as a mortgage broker for the last 15 years because I'll be getting in serious trouble with the big bloody banks. But middle finger to the big corporations because I do not give a F. You know how the RBA, which is at the top of the food chain, the Reserve Bank of Australia, last week they passed down 0.25% rate cut. And then you know how we were looking around and go, hey, when's the bank cutting the rates? And then naturally the banks release news, hey, in 2 weeks, we're bloody passing the rates. Like, why are you taking 2 weeks anyway? Annoying. But you know what? Here's a dirty little secret. Even with the recent interest rate cuts, many borrowers like yourself assume the minimum loan repayments will automatically decrease. However, that's not always the case. Some banks require customers to manually request a lower repayment, meaning many borrowers, homeowners like yourself, might continue paying more than necessarily. Let me dive deeper. That is right, guys. Before I read this to you, this is confirmed from emails sent from different lenders that confirm even if the RBA has dropped the rates, even the banks has applied the new interest rates to their system, it doesn't necessarily reflect your minimum repayments. If you want your minimum repayments to change, you got to email them and call them. Like what? Like banks that require to request a repayment change, if you're one of these banks, your repayments won't automatically adjust when rates drop. You need to take action, guys. And I'm not going to name these banks because I am going to get crucified if I say this on this algorithm. For example, can't say the name, but I'll say N Bank. Loan accounts are reviewed every 90 days, but outside this, customers must manually request a change, which means you have to email them or call them. If you don't do it, then the rate cut, which is now on your home loan, will not be applied to your minimum repayments. Same for A Bank over here. No automatic reductions. Clients must amend their repayments themselves manually. C Bank says repayments stay the same unless the client manually requests an adjustment. Same with S Bank and W Bank. Customers must call to reduce repayments. A lot of you might be saying, hey, you're just bashing the big banks. You just hate big banks. No, I'm not. M Bank, no automatic reductions. Client must take action by calling and emailing T Bank. Details not available to brokers, but I kind of feel like they are the same like the other mob. However, there are banks that might adjust repayments automatically. For example, B Bank, which is a sister company of C Bank, if you know what I'm talking about, wink, wink. Only for customers on minimum monthly repayments agreements. Those with fixed repayments must cancel and reset their amount. Is this you? And in case of iBank, which is a very popular bank due to the barefoot dude with his suggestions of trillions of bank accounts, says that direct debits are reduced in line with the rate cut unless a client is paying more than the minimum. And the last contender here is the H Bank, which is known as the Asian Bank. They automatically lower repayments when rates drop. Go figure. It's banked by a majority of Asians. And for Asians, we don't let it slide. When rates drop, you apply or we kick you up the balls. Now, you might be thinking, Q, what the hell did happen to me? I'm so confused. Why aren't big banks automatically lowering repayments? Well, duh. Many banks default to keeping repayments unchanged because it means they receive more money from you over time. If you don't actively check and adjust your loan settings, you could be overpaying unnecessarily. So after stomping your foot and waving your fist in the air yelling greedy corporations, you ask, what the hell should I do, you Asian brother from another mother? What should you do? Well, these are my 3 recommendations, and this is not financial advice, so F off ASIC. What should you do? Number 1, check your loan statements. See if your minimum repayments has changed. Number 2, call or email your bank just in case to request an adjustment if needed. And finally, number 3, this is not a plug. Speak to your mortgage broker, like your mortgage broker. Don't speak to me. I'm bloody busy this month. But if I have to, yeah, book a consult. I love to chat to you. But again, do be careful of the big corporations. By the way, if I disappear tomorrow, you know what kind of happened.